Namaskar, the wait is finally over and I am back today with day 2 course. Okay, so if you haven't seen day 1 video, then I would request you to first see day 1 video so that whatever I am teaching in the other days, like in day 2, whatever I am teaching, so that it's more clear because I will just link each other each day. Okay, so like for example in day one, not example, also in reality in day one, yesterday I taught you about the six elements and what is storytelling, what are its benefits, and what are the six elements of a story, right? So in today's class, like this, like 6 days are left for this course right now. So every 6 day I'm going to pick up one element from each of the story and complete it. Okay, so now today we are going to pick one element from it. Let's take characters. Okay, basically what are characters, we all knew. Okay, first of all, before knowing everything about character, okay, I am just displaying a story that we all know. It's a really famous story, but I am still showing and presenting on the screen so that if you have any doubt or if you forgot something or the other about that story, so it's clear once. I just put it on the screen before we start learning so that we can relate that story as examples.
Once upon a time, there was a confident rabbit who thought he could win any race. The rabbit laughed at the slow turtle, who was determined to win against all odds. During the race, the rabbit raced ahead, believing he would win easily. But the rabbit, overconfident, stopped to rest, thinking he had plenty of time. Meanwhile, the determined turtle kept moving forward, never looking back. At last, the turtle crossed the finish line, proving that determination beats overconfidence.
I hope you understood the story well, and those who have already seen have got a revision of that story. Do you know why did I showed you that story? Because I am going to interrelate everything that I am going to tell in this course, so that like I'll give an example of whatever I teach from that story, so that examples gives our mind a better understanding. What do you do in math? Sometimes we don't understand any sum, right? We see an example and then we try to solve using it. So basically here also we are going to use examples so that we can understand it in a more better way. Okay, now let's not waste our time and start. So characters, I was telling that characters are the person, animals, like fantasy creatures or objects too, that play the main role in a story. Now just imagine a story where there is nothing, like there is only a thing, like only a background. Okay, let's take a playground and there is nothing happening. Then how will a story be created? If there are characters, if there is a boy, if there are many children who are playing, then only the story must be created, right? Without any character, how can a story be created? Yes, because sometimes we take characters as clouds. Like sometimes I told objects also. You must be thinking how objects, because just think of a fantasy story in which I have a dream. I had a dream where a water bottle was talking to me. So water bottle is an object, right? And I had a dream, so that can come in the theme of fantasy story. As I told you yesterday in day 1, what is theme? Okay, I told you na, horror, comedy and fantasy, etc. So it will come here. Okay, now let's not waste time and let's go on our main topic, that is characters. So let's start. So first we came to know what is characters. Now characters are of 4 types. First is main character. Okay, main character, if we see from that story, the main character will be whom? Think. Okay, many of you, I know, many of you must be confused that rabbit and turtle both would be the main character. No, actually, the main character would be turtle. How? Yes, you must be wondering how. Because see, the rabbit was full of ego, but in that story we were showed that how determined was that how determined was that turtle, right? He didn't stop for a moment. He just kept on going and going. I'm talking about the turtle. Okay, so we can say, see, you have seen that the heroes in movie, heroes and villains, right? So the heroes do something great, right? They don't like, they are not full of overconfidence. They have confidence. I'm not saying they don't have any confidence, but they don't have overconfidence in them, right? So basically, the turtle also had confidence that he can win and he will win, but he was not overconfident like the rabbit who was sleeping, eating, enjoying, right? So basically, it is that the main character was turtle. Yes, great. Now we came to know the main character. Now, the next character is antagonist. Antagonist means who creates challenges or problems. Now, in that story, who was creating those challenges or problems? Well, in that story, we can't say that there was anyone who was creating problems or challenges, but like for relating, we can say the rabbit, because see, no, he was not creating any problems, but what he did, he challenged. See, here is a word, challenges and creates problems. So he only challenged the turtle that let's have a race and I will only win. So we can say that he can be that character. Okay, we learned two of them. Now what is the third one? The third one is supporting character. Supporting character, okay, that's very easy. Supporting character, we get like the word is supporting, so supporting means support. So supporting character means who supports. That's very easy. So, but in this story, well, it is not defined, but we can say that the supporting character in this story could be the animals in the forest, right? They were cheering up, like it is not mentioned in the story, but we can still imagine the point of view it. So like point of view is that we can imagine it like they were enjoying, they were cheering, right? They were cheering for the turtle. So we can say that the supporting characters were the friends or the other animals of the forest, or of the forest, or who were cheering up them, who were cheering the rabbit and the turtle. So they were supporting character because they were supporting them, na? They were cheering that yes, you will win, you will win. So they're supporting characters. Okay, we got to know three of them. Oh my god. And the last one is background character. What is background character? Now, in this story, I can't say that there is any background character, but let's take any other example. See, background character first, basically what does it means is, background character is the character that has no specific role, like he or she doesn't has any specific dialogue or main role. Okay, you understand main role, right? They don't have any main role in the story. For example, there is a movie or there is a story about a class in which there is one child who gets very good marks and one child who gets really bad marks. So we are talking only two characters in the story, but the background characters in that class, we will not see that there are only two children. No, there are many children in the class. So those many children who are unknown, whose detail, like we haven't told in any story. If you see, there is a classroom, there can be 2-3 children who are compared or who are the main characters, but the other class, the whole class is not said to be the main character. The whole class doesn't has any dialogue, right? They are just supporting, or they are just at the background, okay, to help us visualize that yes, there is a class. If that characters won't be there, then we can't visualize that this is a class. There are only 2 children. How can I visualize there's a class? Or there is only 3 children, how can I visualize it? So it helps, the background characters help us visualize it. So we came to know about these 4 types of characters. Now if you search on internet, you will say that there are too many characters in internet, there are many types, but you only told me you told me 4. This is a course and we'll study in detail, and still you told me only 4 types. You must be wondering. Okay, let me tell you why. Because as I told, this is a basic storytelling course. So if you understand these 4 types, you will be like, you will get you can say you will not get confused. Okay, there are many types of characters, but you won't get confused. In future, if I will make any advanced course, I'll surely teach you all the types. There are many types of characters, but I don't want to make you get confused. That's why I'm not telling you the all
types.
okay. So that's why I only told the 4 of them. Okay, so I hope you understood it really well, and if you have any problem regarding it, you can share with me. If you liked my video, thank you.